Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you the mayor of the city of Cerritos, the Honorable Bruce Barrows. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. And good evening and happy 4th of July. I'm delighted to welcome you to the city of Cerritos' 50th annual Let Freedom Ring celebration. I'd like to begin this evening's program by introducing my city council colleagues. We have Mayor Pro Tem and former Mayor Naresh Solanki, Councilmember Frank Yokoyama, Councilmember Linda Johnson, and Councilmember and former Mayor Chung Vo. And next, I'd like to welcome and introduce our special guests joining us on the stage tonight. We have a very special guest, Los Angeles County Sheriff Robert Luna. 1973 Let Freedom Ring organizer Rosemary Economy. And I'm pleased to introduce the members of our current Let Freedom Ring committee. Our chair is Monica Valentine. Vice Chair Joey Lau, Candy Yee, Dan Nino, Jose Josie, Payal Sabre, Bio, Sean Wang, Melissa Snyder, Young Kim, and Wendy Chang. And now I'd like to invite Mayor Pro Tem Naresh Solanki to the podium to make some more introductions.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm pleased to introduce Let Freedom Ring Committee Chair Monica Valentina, a Vice Chair Joe Ilano for a special patriotic reading.
Thank you very much. So nice to meet tonight on such a wonderful occasion and the beautiful weather, and we're so happy that you're all here tonight. I just want to read this part of this United States Senate and the House of Representatives. It says to us, whereas the tolling of the Liberty Bell at Independence Hall, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon of the 4th of July, 1776, proclaimed the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And whereas the adoption of this historic document marked the birth of our country as a free and independent nation. And whereas it is feeling that the anniversary of this great event should be appropriately observed in each year at the same moment throughout the United States.
Hello, I'm Joel Ilau. The second part reads, now therefore be it resolved that the Congress hereby, 1, declares that the anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence should be observed each year by the ringing of the bells throughout the United States at the hour of 2 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time in the afternoon of the 4th day of July, or at such other time on the day as may be determined by local authority. And second, call upon Civic and other community leaders to take appropriate steps to encourage public participation in such observance, adopted 26 June 1963.
Thank you.
Thank you for that meaningful reading. It gives me a great honor to introduce the California Society Sons of American Revolution Color Guard Commander Daniel McLevy. Please present the color. I would now like to introduce Council Member Linda Johnson.
Okay, let us all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing as we welcome Tricia Lapidario to the stage. Tricia is 13 years old and a Cerritos resident. She has been singing since she was a very young girl, and she also plays the piano. Tricia will sing the national anthem in honor of Independence Day.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Tricia. And now I am pleased to introduce Councilmember Chung Vo for a special introduction.
You can go ahead and take your seats, please, and relax and enjoy the rest of the ceremony. Wow, that presentation there made you feel like a proud American, don't you? Yes, yes. Thank you so much for that. All right, I would like to welcome on stage Bruno Noel, a winner in the City of Cerritos Recreation Services Division recent poetry contest. Bruno is 11 years old, and he's going to be coming on stage, everyone, so give him a good show, okay? Yes, and he attends Weaver Elementary, and he will read his winning entry entitled, of course, Independence Day. Come on up here, buddy.
Hello, my name is Bruno Noel, and I am going to be reciting a poem called Independence Day. The universe is vast, with innumerable star systems. We are in the solar system part of the Milky Way. We live in planet Earth, in the American continent, in the United States of America, in California, LA County, Cerritos, to be precise. The universe is so diverse, such is Cerritos' population. I love our multicultural city. We live here in Cali, a state of the United States. We have freedom given to all, signed for all on a July the 4th. We have a USA flag with 50 stars. We respectfully Respectfully, we recite the Pledge of Allegiance, remembering the heroes of independence. We are all heroes if we want to be, respecting each other as it must be. Our independence makes us grow, and with growing, sharing comes. I love to be an American with my ancestors' heritage, making me unique, making me a hero as I want to be. I live in America where all have freedom, established with signatures on the 4th of July. Viva USA!
All right, I think I heard someone out there say, you nailed it, Bruno, and you did. Yeah, good job. Another round of applause for Bruno, please. Gosh, I want to be expressive like that too up here, but I don't think I can actually come close to that, so I'm not going to even try. Now I'd like to welcome Dube Ferrer to the stage. Ms. Ferrer is a recording artist who has performed the national anthem at professional sporting events. She lives in Cerritos, of course, with her family, who is active in Cerritos recreational programs and community events. She will be singing My Country 'Tis of Thee. Come on up here.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. Our fathers guide to thee, author of liberty, to thee we sing. Long may your land be bright with freedom's holy night. Protect us by thy might, great God our King. Thank you.
Wow, after that bang, I saw the sheriff jump for a second to reach for something. I'm like, it's okay, Sheriff. That's part of the program. Thank you, Doobie, for that inspirational performance. And now I'd like to welcome Councilmember Frank Yokoyaman.
It's now my honor to introduce the special guests in attendance here at our Let Freedom Ring ceremony. From our Cerritos Planning Commission, we have Chair Bhavin Gandhi and Commissioner Gloria Perlas Polito. From our Parks and Recreation Commission, we have Chair Richard Martinez, Vice Chair Pat Patnaik, Commissioner Pino Pathak, and Commissioner Ileana Prado. From the Fine Arts and Historical Commission, we have Commissioner Matthew Cobble and Commissioner CJ Villaluna. From the Community Safety Committee, we have committee member Martin Flax. Member Gordon Hom, Member Maurice Stitt, and Member Karen Wilson. We have our former Cerritos council members, Sherman Cappy, Gloria Cappy, George Ray, and Mark Polito. Here at this Let Freedom Ring ceremony, we're honored to have some former Let Freedom Ring members. We have Louis Woodson, Sue Yu, John Dawson, Janice Dawson, CJ Villaluna, and Cindy Chen. And from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, we are honored again to have Sheriff Robert Luna. From the ABC Board of Education, we have President Brad Beach, Vice President Sophia Say, Clerk Ernie Nishi, and Board Member Sue Yu. And from one of our neighboring cities, today we have the La Palma Mayor, Debbie Baker. Thank you to the special guests for attending our Let Freedom Ring ceremony. And now I'd like to invite Mayor Barrows back to the podium.
Well, thank you, Frank. Thank you for joining us today as we celebrate the birth of our nation. We are blessed to live in the United States of America and one of its finest communities. We owe our freedom and prosperity not only to our Constitution, but to its men and women who have bravely served our nation and its armed forces. I'd like to ask any active or retired veteran member of the armed forces to please stand and wave. Thank you for your service to our country. And at this time, I'd like to invite Sheriff Luna to make some comments and a presentation.
Well, good afternoon and happy 4th of July or Independence Day to everyone who's out here. Excuse me. It's a beautiful day here in Cerritos, and I've got to tell you, as I've went across the county today and celebrated with many people in Los Angeles County, you've got to pause and on a day like today and remind us of how important it is or how blessed we are to live in this country and be Americans. We live in the best country in the world, bar none. Yes, we have differences. There are some challenges. Who doesn't have them? But you got to remember, as we celebrate America's 247th birthday today, that we didn't get here on our own, and we have so many thank yous to give out. And the first thank you is, and the mayor mentioned it, to anybody who's ever served in the U.S. military and their families. When you go to places like Arlington Cemetery and you see the tombstones over and over, and you look at them and you read them and you wonder how many people had the courage to just go into battle for the values that they supported. And that's the values and the ability to have freedom that we have every day. But unfortunately, at times, we forget. We take advantage of it. And again, like I started, it is about how blessed we are to live in this country. And what we experience together as Americans should never be forgotten. So as I close, I talk about thanking our military families because we wouldn't be here without them, and thinking about how much we will depend on our military and our families, military families, as we move forward. But I also want to take a free second to thank all the Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies who are out here working, because as we're out here enjoying our families, they're out here at work. They had to leave their families behind. They left the barbecues behind. So if you can just join me really quick in a round of applause for the men and women of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. And before I get off stage, because I know there's other things to celebrate tonight other than listen to me talk, I do want to make sure that I introduce our acting captain, Drew Strong, who's here and has been doing a great job here in the city of Cerritos. And then Commander Yolanda Figueroa, who's the commander of the area. She took time away from her family to be here with all of us today. So as I walk away, again, celebrate safely. I think most of us work tomorrow. That's actually, in a way, a good thing. So we don't overindulge today, but please be safe today. Stay healthy, and God bless each and every one of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sheriff. And now I'd like to thank the members of the Let Freedom Ring Committee for their excellent work in planning today's event. This evening we are joined by one of our past Let Freedom Ring event organizers, Rosemary Economy. Rosemary was instrumental in championing the city's first Let Freedom Ring celebration, and through her vision and leadership, our community has come together on July 4th and created the 50-year tradition, an annual patriotic 4th of July celebration. Rosemary?
Thank you. Good evening. I'm sorry I'm not standing up, but I was in an automobile accident, so this is the best I can do tonight, but I'll be back on both legs one of these days soon. Good evening, Cerritos. Let freedom ring. This is fabulous. Look at all of you. We're having such a great time. I want to thank Mayor Bruce Barrows, a very good mayor and a very good friend of mine. I also want to thank the other members of the City Council who work every day so hard to make this city as beautiful as it is, as wonderful as it is. Of course, you know, there's always a few problems, but those can be repaired and fixed. I'd like to introduce my son, Randy Economy, who's here. My dear friend, Darlene Casala, and our friend, Chente Ramirez. I now live in the Palm Springs area. I moved to Cerritos in 1968, so I was here for quite a long time. We just left 117-degree weather, so I'm happy to be here at all this beautiful fresh air and cool. We may even need a sweater tonight. I wanted to thank a couple of people. I want to thank a lady who worked so hard to put this formal ceremony together. Her name is Chelsea Askey, and it's people like Chelsea who really, really make this city special. I'd also like to thank Art Galucci, and I'd like to thank Joe Mendoza. These two men were with us from the very beginning. Neither one of them have had a 4th of July to celebrate with their family for 50 years. So I think they deserve a round of applause. And I've been very much enjoyed seeing the former council members that are here this evening. It's so much fun to see Sherman and Gloria and Mark Polito and some of the others that I got a chance to say hello to. When you come to the desert, let me know. I would love to see you. You're always welcome at my house, and thank you for allowing me to be part of this wonderful 50-year celebration. Let freedom ring.
Thank you, Rosemary. And I know it's been a part of my life since I moved here in '78. It's something that I think everybody appreciates, all the work that went into it, and the fact that it's continued for all these years. We will now begin the national bell ringing ceremony. It is an honor for the city of Cerritos to join in this symbolic tribute to honor our nation's birth. Today the bell will be rung 13 times in celebration of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. I will invite my City Council colleagues, the Let Freedom Ring committee members, and then the special guest to assist in the ringing of the bell in sequential order. We're pleased to have the California Society of Sons of American Revolution organization here with us today to participate in the bell ringing. The Sons of the American Revolution are direct descendants of those patriots who achieved the independence of our American people. Please give a round of applause for each of them. And I get to lead off the ring for the for the bell. Next is our Los Angeles County Sheriff, Robert Luna. For the third ring, we have Mayor Pro Tem Doris Solanke and Councilmember Chung Vo. Next, we have Council Members Frank Yokoyama and Linda Johnson. Next, we have Let Freedom Ring members Monica Ballantyne and Wendy Chang. Next is our Let Freedom Ring members Joey Lau and Jayesh Joshi. Next, from the Let Freedom Ring, we have Hyung Kim and Dan Nino. Again, from the Let Freedom Ring, we have Payel Sai and Melissa Snyder. And the last members from the Let Freedom Ring, members are Sean Wang and Candy Yee. For the 10th ring, we have 1973 event coordinator and Let Freedom Ring committee founder, Rosemary Economy. Next, we have ceremony singer, Teresa Lapidario, excuse me. Next, we have our poetry reader, Bruno Noel. All right. The 13th ring is the president of the California Society Sons of American Revolution, James Klinger. Thank you for joining us today, and have a safe and happy 4th of July.